get off their darkest ground. But gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. I thought we'd be better together, but suddenly we got torn. I felt my world glued together, but at the end it was all for the better. Like a love letter, I'm now feeling better. The prison you held me in is now a dead letter. I'm on the right side, step aside, let me grow with pride. From side to fucking side. Like a love letter, I'm now feeling better. Like a love letter, I'm now feeling better. I thought we were made for each other, but I guess I was wrong. 'Cause every time I get a little closer, you're running out the door. Hey, like a love letter, I'm now feeling better. The prison you held me in is now a dead letter. I'm on the right side, step aside. From side to fucking side. Oh, like a love letter, I'm now feeling better. Hey, scripture. I just need for you to see the bigger picture. Yeah, it's killing me, thrilling me. Tell me what I gotta do for you to stay. I've been thinking to myself, before you go, just stay for a minute. 'Cause we both know that your heart's still in it. Still in it. Still in it.
Okay, hello guys. Hello Celsius, and None Too Smart, Blood Knight. I'm ready to go here. I've got my water. I've got my bunny cookies. Oh, I'm thirsty. Okay, classical. Let's get 2 wins in a row. A 1725 opponent. E Cruz is the name. Carol Can. Opponent is offline. Me la pelas. I don't know what that means. Let's translate it. Me the police. I don't know what that means. Wow. E5. I've never seen that before. This is tempting, but that pawn is getting pretty out of control there. Yeah, that's a hard pawn to defend. I think I'm not going to do that. So I'm considering knight g3 or bishop e3. Thinking bishop e3. Okay, so I have to be prepared to defend this twice. If I play knight f3, it's going to be a little hard to defend it again, although I still have bishop f4. Although I like the idea of just f4. But maybe I will play knight f3 and then just defend it again with the bishop if I need to. I don't know. F4 seems very decent. Although bishop f4 has a dual use of knight here, so maybe I will defend with the bishop. Yeah, I think it opens up knight d6 as a possible option. Castles. I probably want to get out of this line of fire immediately, but this isn't even that much better for my king. Does this win a bishop? I don't think so. Check, take. Although, actually, well, no, because then this would be under fire. I would have to take again. That can't be good. Check, take, and then take. No. Let's develop some more. I wish I could castle, though. That's the price I paid for the extra pawn. Yeah, maybe just knight f3 here. Hang on a second. This is dangerous. That's dangerous. And then he's got the open discovery already. Ooh, man. So, yeah, I don't think I want knight f3 here. Because if knight f3, bishop takes, and then he can take here freely. Yeah. So possibly knight g3. But my knight is good where it is. Maybe I should just move the king. Wait, what am I talking about? Yeah. It takes here. Let's just open. Yeah, this is the threat, actually. This is the real threat here. So maybe I do have to play king d7 here. Think so. I mean, I guess that's e2. I was thinking I was opposite notation there. Okay, so I could do this check, but I still think it's a little premature. Check, take. I don't know, not the worst. It's not the worst idea, but maybe not the best. What about knight g5? I think it's too... Well, knight g5 can force this trade, which I'm really not so eager about. Okay, so... Is he planning to do this? What about simply c3? Let's just try c3 for now. And I think I'm going to continue. And possibly a4, just continuing all the way here. How is the volume mix, guys? Is the music too loud? Is my microphone too low? Let me know. Okay, so this looks quite good for white. Knight d6 I still think is premature. I need to develop more. Probably should get this knight into the game. Maybe just knight f3 immediately. It can go to some good squares. So let's go ahead. Oh, I just noticed this is attacked twice. Whoops, that's not good. So I might be forced to play here. Wow, I overlooked that. Yeah, well, I guess, yeah, or knight f3 defends. Looks like one of those are, whoops, these are the two moves. So knight f3, maybe. Knight f3, I'm kind of worried about him coming in here. But no, I want to go knight f3. Hello, Mr. Saban. Changing the music. Okay, so black plays bishop e6. Interesting. Okay. Opens this up, but then this still is weak. This pawn. Maybe I should do something like that and castle manually. I don't think knight d6 is so great. It's for the usual reasons. I don't know. Maybe if I could play like get this pawn up here to help support. C4. That was a strange move by black. Maybe I should develop a rook first. Mr. Saban always tells me to. Neither rook has moved. Yeah, I think I don't even want to touch anything here. So it's either a pawn move or a rook move. Rook move just seems a little slow though. I'm really wanting to play c4. It's allowing me to do some pushes here. I think I'm going to go with c4. I know I haven't moved my rooks yet, but this seems more immediate. My opponent keeps getting disconnected or something. Keeps showing him as offline. Okay, so obviously a g5 is being planned. He wants to grab this, but I think I can just slip back here. He's going to push again. No big deal. Well, maybe it is a big deal. Yeah, that is going to fall. Yeah, that is going to fall. Hey. I can't hang on to this forever. Well, but then I can always do this, but I would have to do it now. Because this is coming quickly. I guess I could always actually play h4 or h3. h3 would actually help prevent this pin. And then after this, it helps prevent that too. It's just kind of a slow move. But it might be necessary. Yeah, maybe I have to do this. So h4, g5 takes. Yeah, I think. Not sure about h3 or h4. h3 seems like sufficient. You know, g5 would just slip back here. But maybe he'll still push and then take here again. Yeah, so maybe h5. I mean h4. Okay. And then I will continue with these pawns and rook. Yeah. Okay. Here. Yeah, bringing another attacker on this pawn. So what I could play h5 here, but then he's got g5 again. Yeah, so he wants to go here. It may be time to do this. I'm almost fast enough here. Yeah, so the check. What if he doesn't take it? I don't know how I'm going to hold on to this. This pawn. My time's ticking too. Yeah, knight g6 is the obvious idea. Well, I guess this would take away an attacker. So that, yeah. That's probably going to be my answer there. So I think I need to move this rook now because this is going to be opened and I'm going to need to slip the king out. So I'm thinking maybe rook h e8. Do like some reverse type of castling here. This is a strong player considering he's 1400 training. Yep, there he goes. So probably just move the bishop back. Or do I do, yeah, I guess I kind of screwed up here, hey? I was thinking I had time to do the check, but this is under attack. So I definitely screwed up there. Whoops. Yeah, that's just a screw up. Guy's offline again. Yeah, that was a bad mistake. This is a strong 1400, I'm telling you. Okay, well, I guess I just move it back for now. I mean, I am up a pawn, so it's not the end of the world, but this is a good pawn to lose. And my king is pretty terribly positioned. So I think I'll throw this in now. It forces him to take. here, I think I just push. I'm considering taking here first. I think I am going to do that. No, because then you guys Russian dog. So I have to take it. Tough game. Yeah, I think there's a tactic here. I think. Oh, he's got a knight there though. You can just take back as a knight. Okay, so if he takes with a knight. Oh, you could even just take with a king though. You could just take it with the king. Maybe just check and then push c5. Probably what I'm going to do. Because this doesn't work. Because you could take it as a king. And if he takes it as a knight, I'm not sure about that. Because I've got this pin. But probably can't hold it for too long. I'm not sure. If he takes with the knight... I'm just worried about like taking him as a king, but like puts an end to it right there. Check. I mean, it just goes here. Goes here. Not a big deal. I mean, he could just move it back here. I guess I'll do it the safe way, but it's interesting. D7 is interesting. I guess, yeah, maybe, I don't know, because I lose this pawn now if I do push here, which I'm going to have to do. Oh, no, never mind. I forgot. He has a block like this. Never mind. I'm getting really low on time here. Actually, I wonder if that opens up a lot of ideas, actually. I mean, there's even ideas like rook e7 after. Or rook takes rook and takes and... And then, yeah, lots of ideas here. Takes. I don't know. This looks good for white. Maybe just c5 now. Probably the best way forward. I think I'm just going to play c5. So we can't really mess up there with losing the d6 pawn. Yeah, so I could keep the bishop or I could just trade off. I am up a pawn and I've got advanced pawns here. But I like the pin. If I move back here, he's just going to push f5. Which I could break. I could break it like so. But if I were going to move the bishop, I would move it back here. To the queen side. Once I do that, though, he escapes. I think I am just going to take it. I'm a pawn up, and I've got these advanced pawns. So I might take rook and then rook e1. I don't know. These pawns are kind of a little scary, but so are these. I'm really going to need to get the king up here. Maybe I play rook e4. Fix my pawns a little. Rook e4. If he pushes here, then what? So maybe even rook e3 might be a better idea. Double up that way. Yeah, because rook e4, he plays f5. Yeah, so I'm thinking rook e3, then f5, then rook e1. So let's make that move. Yeah, this is a strong 1400. I'm pretty happy how I played though. It got quite sharp in the middle game. Finished my water already. 47 minutes into the stream. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to play Rook A E1. Then I can move the king up. Black's king is stuck on the 7th rank, so I can get my king into a good position and then trade off the rooks. I want to maximize my pawn and king positioning before I trade off the rooks, and then I should be good to go. So I could actually go check here, and he would be forced to take. So this is a forcing move. So check, takes, and then this other check, and he's stuck back here, and I should be able to like win a pawn or something. That's got to be good. Do I want to move the king up first though? Check, check. Well, let's just do this. I mean, my time is running. Actually, just take a breathe. I mean, there's no way taking with the pawn will be good, right? He just goes here. Yeah, so I'll just take back. Forces king to c8. And then I guess I'll play rook g7. Forcing black to push the pawn and then take. I should be good there. Just, yeah, rook g7. Or move the king up. But rook g7 seems to win a piece right away. Push, take. I like how I converted this. Yeah. Okay, I like how I converted that. I think endgame is my strength, actually. I'm usually pretty confident in the endgame. Oh, he asked for a rematch, but I want to analyze the game. Thanks, but I will be analyzing the game for a long time. Thank you, Mr. Sabon. Yeah, you missed. I think you missed the start of the game. So that's the move times here. I used a lot of time in the opening as usual. I used like 4 minutes in the opening. So got 8 points there. He was a strong player though. He's only 1400 tactics, so that was a tough game. Yeah, I was behind in the middle game, it looks like, for a short period. So it says I made a lot of mistakes this game. 1 blunder, 3 mistakes so far. That's a lot. 2 blunders and 3 mistakes. That's not good. So I played quite sloppily. Yeah, wow. It must have been all that stuff in the middle game because yeah, that got sharp there. Okay, so it was a Caro-Kann, and then it was a really weird. I don't think this is a sound gambit. Apparently, it's been played like 5 times before. Does it have a name? No name. But it's been played. It's been played before. Not by anyone over 2300 though. Yeah, Stockfish says it's 1.7 here. I'm surprised it's been played at all. Kind of. So Stockfish is saying taking is good, but it actually prefers bishop c4 so far. We'll see. 5 center pawn loss. So I think my lowest was maybe 7 or 8. Maybe 7. Ugh. 84 average center pawn loss is quite terrible. Okay, I'm just letting Stockfish run here because. But yeah, taking is not bad. It's 1.5. I did take because I felt that I could hang on to the pawn, and I didn't care about my king not being able to castle. Stockfish is now saying knight f3, not taking the gambit. Yeah, so depth 24, only fourth best move is to take. Interesting. I'm already tired. Oh, I'm already tired. A classical game will take a lot out of you. I think I'm going to get some more water and let this run a little bit longer. So I'll be back in 2 minutes. Okay, so depth 28, which is, computer's a little slow right now, but yeah, so it's saying bishop c4 or taking. The most common move here is actually knight f3 though, which is actually tied for second. I want to let this run a little bit more. It's so boring though, having to just watch me stream and then wait for the computer to process. But I'm just curious what the top move is here. Wow, I can't stop drinking. I just drink. Why am I so thirsty? Yeah, wow. Drank so much today. So bishop c4. It's like a counter gambit. $1.7, going to be hard to argue with that. Let's let it run to depth 30. And if things don't change by 20 center pawns, then that's going to be my move. Not that I'll remember this. Wow. Now knight f3 is up there. Yeah, evaluation is really changing. I mean, that's significant change. 30 center pawn change. Come on, depth 30. Boring, hey? I know. But I'm a stickler for finding what the best move is. I'm not going to do this every move. I just... Okay, there we go. Depth 30. So it's Stockfish likes both bishop c4, knight f3 over taking the pawn. So I'm going to look at bishop c4 because that looks interesting. So if black takes... Stockfish liking knight f3, just pure development. Or queen e2. We have a discovery there. Wow, why is the calculation seems so slow? It's only depth 22. I don't know, it's weird that the evaluation is lower than before. Like queen e2 here. Okay. And is that the best response? Is to take? Oh, it actually is saying there's so many moves here taking here. I don't know. I'm surprised it. I don't really. It's not. Doesn't seem that great. Knight f3. Hey. Yeah, maybe knight f3. Taking is not terrible. Yeah, bishop d3 was best. It's liking knight f3 here. I played bishop f4, trying to defend that way. It's a castle too, but maybe castling queenside is better here. Is that the idea? It does make sense because Black has these pieces over here. Much harder for black to attack us on queen side. And we could line up the rook. So king e2, not a terrible move here. Stockfish is currently liking knight g5 better. Strange. It seems like that would be easily defendable. Knight h6. Yeah. But king e2 is not a bad move. Whoops. Stockfish is actually liking knight f3 slightly better here. Getting out of this pin. Would we? I don't really like that though. Are we gonna get double pawns here? Like if he takes, we're gonna take with the king. No, take here. Oh wait, sorry, it's not double pawn. Yeah, okay, maybe that's not. No wait, I couldn't have done that, right? Knight f. Oh, sorry, knight f3. That's knight c3. Ah, it's saying knight f3. Okay. I played c3 though. It's fine. I immediately played b4, but apparently that's a blunder. So that's interesting because I played it quickly. I didn't really think. I thought for like a couple seconds. Oh yeah, look at this. It's a +8. I missed a winning opportunity here. +8. Knight d6 is +8. Oh, free bishop. How long was that like that? Oh, I had a few chances to do it. Terrible. So actually, I guess the threat is even. How come? Oh, how come? Oh yeah, once he leaves this diagonal. So right after c3. Yeah, right here. I should have seen that. Yeah, the dark squared bishop leaves the diagonal. Boom. That would have won the game right there. I should have been more aware. I was okay. I just need to be more aware of that. That would have won the game easily. End the game on move 10. I'm already up a pawn, so I'd be up a pawn and a bishop. A clean bishop. Yeah, wow. Not good. Okay, well that was unfortunate. And then here I have the same opportunity because nothing's changed. I missed it again. Well, I missed it the whole game. So it's still liking knight d6 here. I thought that pawn would be too hard to babysit. Oh wait, oh, and then take here. Oh, I see. So check and then take this bishop, and then he has to move again. Well, maybe not. I mean, if he could give a push or something. Oh, not. Oh, there's a Zwischenzug there. Oh, interesting. So he would have to move the bishop. And then what is the idea? Bishop g5, is that good? Okay. Again, it's wanting knight d6 check. I just didn't want to do this too early where I'd be overextended. But I guess we have a lot of time. to defend against that. And this is falling. What if he does something like this? Yeah. Okay. Ooh, wow. H4 is a terrible move apparently. I thought it was okay. If it's still liking knight d6, if not knight d6, it's saying yeah, this is when I was thinking, okay, maybe I will. I was thinking here to play c5 or develop my rooks. But I wanted to take, I was scared of g5 here because of this pawn being attacked twice. So it's saying bishop g3, which I also considered too. But I thought bishop g3, g5. So it's saying a5, but what if he pushes here? Rook d4, and then I thought he can just take here now. Yeah, so I don't really like this. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't know why it's suggesting bishop g3, but it really likes knight d6. This was a mistake apparently. Because of what he played, knight g6. It's only liking bishop g3 here. Okay, so I guess black had an opportunity. Yeah, I was surprised when black played that. Why didn't black just take this pawn? Yeah, why is it saying bishop g3? Because here, what is the idea? Then check. Oh yeah, then the pawn is not. Ah, I see. Okay. So I finally do it. Yeah, this turned things around. Oddly enough, it's not liking. It's not saying c5 is in the top. Well, it's okay. It's number 5 here. It's liking h5 here. Weird. I only had 2 minutes on the clock here, though. So Stockfish actually wants to trade rooks here. I was happy with rook e3 though. Rook e3 not even on the top 5. Yeah, it's like it's only half as good as the top move. Strange. So why does it like to take? And then a5? I don't know. Yeah, that was the best move. And it's actually liking rook c7 check. Probably just wants to get the king as far away from the action as possible and then go to. And then, oh no, it wants to keep it there. And then it's a5. Wants to push things as far as it can. This was no worse, so. I mean, I think it's simpler. Okay. So, lots of mistakes that game. A lot of them I forgive myself for because I think they're kind of difficult to find. However, here this is inexcusable. I should have just it's a simple fork. I should have seen that. That was terrible. And I had 2 opportunities to see it. So that's the main thing I come out of this game. There were other mistakes here and there, but that was by far the the notable mistake. And then in the opening, taking is okay, but Stockfish prefers knight f3 or bishop c4, but I think those are kind of complicated. But I'm not sure what I would play in the future here. Maybe knight f3. I like that we have two pieces developed. Okay, I'm going to play another one. Hello, Fritz Koala. I'm going to lower the volume a little bit. Okay, this guy's provisionally rated. I'm probably going to avoid this game. Just going to look at his account. 9 games. I think I'm going to avoid that. Yeah, he has 8 wins, 1 draw. No losses. No thank you. No thanks. That's a good dodge there. Undefeated after 9 games. Yeah. Okay, so we have a 1738 opponent. So b5 push. b5, I don't know, b5 looks the best here. What's he going to do? Let's go back. Okay. I'm thinking bishop b7. Bishop b7. If e5, I take, and I'm happy with that. Okay. Do we want to kick the knight? Or it's h6. I don't think so. I think I'm just going to play bishop e7 and castle. So he moved on his own. So yeah, I saved a move from not playing h6. I think I'm just going to castle here. So I'm thinking of knight d7 or knight b d7 or knight c6. Maybe knight b d7 here. So I can keep this fianchetto open, and I can play queen c7, rook a c8. Queen b6. Okay, so now I'm thinking rook c8, maybe d5. d5 push. Could be ugly. Yeah, so maybe rook c8 here. Is he planning on pushing here? e5, take. I think I'm okay there. So I think I'm just going to go here. Wasn't the most confident move. Need to come up with a plan. I'm getting tired already. My stomachache is starting to come on. I might have to take some medicine. Okay, so he's starting to open up. So d4. So I can almost win this pawn if I kick out this knight. This looks like a decent move. So b4. He's got to move the knight, and then I pick up this pawn. Looks like a free pawn to me. b4. Yeah, b4. I mean, he takes here. What, he's going here? Oh, that's actually an issue. So he could take here, and if I take here, he's got this move. But I don't know. I am going to push it, but this is a concern. But I think maybe I just recapture here. Okay, he didn't see it as a possible option. So I can take this for free now. And how do we want to do that? I mean, if I take it with the bishop, it's not really threatening. I mean, this isn't a real threat, you know. Gets his queen developed, and but then taking with the knight doesn't really threaten anything either. I think I'm going to take it with the bishop, and then I can like reroute it over here or something, even though it's great where it is on this diagonal. But it's hard to decide. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I'll take it with the knight, and then this bishop is opened a little bit if it needs to get somewhere. I think I'm going to take it with the knight. Thank you for the follow, Fritz Koala. I have to be a little bit wary of this pawn. It's only defended by my bishop. Thank you for the follow, Nicola Drummer. Okay, so bishop d3. So I have a couple options here. I could play d5, I could play knight df6, or I could retreat with the knight. I don't think I want to go here. That blocks my light squared bishop. So I'm leaning towards knight df6. My only concern is that this knight doesn't have a great space to move. If it needs to go somewhere, it's going to have to be held in there. So for example, if for whatever reason, if white moved like here and then pushed the pawn, this is, yeah, my knight had nowhere to go. But I think we just have to be brave. I mean, there's no immediate threat there. So knight to f6. Yeah, because I mean, what would white do? Like here, I just take it, and here it's. I mean, I can defend it in other ways. I think I'm going to go ahead with this idea. We close off this bishop again, but it's not like it was really going anywhere anyways. But this is a little bit more active, and my knight is down white's throat a little bit. It's hard for white to deal with this knight. And it also opens up the d-file for my queen. Okay. Well, interesting. I could actually play c4 here. I could play c4 and then like lock things in. Or I could take here. This is a fork, so you can't take with the knight. He would have to recapture with the pawn. Or you could take this way. But then I've got this. But then this is not defended. Not sure. Yeah, it's unclear there. Yeah, c4. I'll lose his pawn though, won't I? I mean, if he just did decide to trade. Takes here. Yeah, I lose that pawn. Maybe like simply a5. Yeah, and that'll also get off of this light squared bishop having to babysit this pawn. So I'm thinking a5 here. Nice and simple. Okay. I like my time management so far. We're up a pawn. Lots of time still to play. My opponent is playing a little bit quick, as usual. Yeah, so the opening was e4, c5, knight f3, d6, bishop c4, knight f6. It was a little weird. My classical rating? It wasn't, you might be mistaking me with someone else. It wasn't high. It was only high in like when I first started playing classical, getting right out of provisional. It hasn't changed too much, so you may be confusing me with someone else. For example, you see, I mean, it hasn't changed that much. So I mean, maybe if you back in October I was 1900. See, back in October I was 1900. Maybe she saw it back then, but otherwise. It's been pretty much the same. I just started playing again. Okay. Back to the game. Opponent still hasn't moved. Let's see what his game completion rate is. 100%. So he's just thinking. Queen c2. Interesting. I never see those moves. Like when he played, when he played c3, I never saw that was a possible plan. I always miss that. What about opening up lines to the queen? Well, I guess this is attacked 3 times, right? So that's a concern. Yeah, this is what I was worried about before, about this knight having nowhere to go. Okay, well, looks like this might be my only real option. d5, and then yeah, d5, hey? Looks like that's all I can do. It also opens up a square for my knight to go to and opens up this, yes, it's got to be d5. I mean, I'm just going to play it. I mean, it weakens my e5 square, so his knight can just prance right in. But I do have a bishop here. And my bishop becomes a lot more useful. I also can be pushing the my c pawn. Or take, actually. I could just take the pawn if he were to go here. So what will white do here? If maybe plays knight b d2. I might just take. If knight b d2, I might just take it. Because this is requiring a lot of babysitting here. Yeah, I think I might just take it. I mean, he can't take it with he can't take it with the knight because I take the pawn. If he takes it with the bishop, well, then his bishop is not as active. I think I would take. I can't not take. If I don't take it, then he has 4 pieces on that square, and that's not defendable. So I have to take it. I think I'll just take the knight. This is just requiring too much babysitting. Okay, so obviously we don't want him taking on here, so I might just play h6. There's some scary rook lift possibilities for white. You know, him taking and then doing this. That's kind of scary, but I think I can defend that. His other pieces aren't developed enough, so maybe h6. I wonder though, because I had a free pawn there, but I don't think I could have. I don't think I could have. Could I have just taken? No, I couldn't have. Yeah, so I think I had to do that. Okay, so same thing. I can take it. I've got this free pawn, all because of setting this up. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and take it. I have to resist the urge to take it really quick. I'm excited to take it, you know, because I've had this under my belt. I just have to make sure there's nothing bad about this, but I don't see how there is. Everything just looks great. It's hard to resist the urge to play it quickly, you know, when you have moves like that you're waiting to play for a long time. Okay, so knight f3, he develops his knight here. This is still a really bad line for white here. I don't really want his knight coming in here, but if it does, I'll probably just trade. I'm up 2 pawns here. So I do have double pawns here, so I'm probably going to take with the d pawn. I'm not really seeing any great lines for white here. Like I don't know what he's going to do, so I'm just going to take here. Things are starting to fall apart for white. So b3. Okay. I would like to maybe, I don't know. I'm up 3 pawns here, so it'd be nice to just trade things down. Bishop a6 would be nice. Maybe I want to get like queen b6 and then bishop a6. Doesn't look like a horrible idea. It's hard for white to do anything here if we flip the board. Like, what is white's plan here? It looks terrible. Okay. Whoops. So yeah, maybe bishop b6 and then queen b6 and then bishop a6. He'd be forced to trade bishops there. He can't, he's literally trapped. Okay, so it looks good to me. Let's just make sure I'm not missing anything. I guess he could be pushing the a pawn, but I don't have to do anything. I can just let him take and then I recapture. Yeah, so I'm going to play queen b6. This looks fantastic for black. Bishop pair, passed pawn, up 3 pawns. Yeah, so he goes here. I think I'm just going to take it. Simplify down. He can check us here, but so what? Yeah, I'm just going to continue with this idea. His bishop, again, it's forced. It has to trade off, so keep it simple. I played a classical game this afternoon against a 1999 player, and I was winning the entire game, and then I just blundered my queen. No, I blundered my rook. I just gave it away for free in the end game. So that was unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, okay. Doubling up rooks. Maybe he wants to do a rook lift and try to do something. Yeah, I'm wondering if I want to play something like queen d5. My queen can't be attacked here. Oh wait, never mind. He just takes my bishop. So let's scrap that. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be hard to do much here if I don't take the bishop, because I'm going to have to babysit my own bishop. I think I just have to trade and yeah, push this pawn or push here. I'm not worried about anything coming in here. I think I can defend that. So do we just want to push this? I think so. Take away a resource, take away one of his rooks. Could also go here and then give it a helper. But I can do that later. I think I'm just going to go ahead and push right away. Do I want to do that though? Maybe I don't. Blocks. Maybe I go here and then threaten a4. That looks pretty good. Let's try that. Black, I don't see what black can do. I mean, what white can do. Famous last words. Okay, yeah, let's just go with that idea. But I mean, like, I just don't see what white can do here. Is he planning to do like here and then here, you know? Maybe. But I just moved my king over and we're perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Okay, rook 5 e2. So yeah, he's not going to attack. He's going to defend. I think I'm just going to continue with a4. But he can quickly gang up on this, but I mean, it's defended. So I think it's just a4. Yeah, I don't know what he's planning to do here. He might just think I'm trying to push it, but I'm not. I don't think he saw my threat of a4. Yeah, I'm just going to proceed with it. Yeah, I don't know what white is hoping to accomplish here. Yeah. The question is if I want to take the pawn. I think I do, just so if even just so that I can bring in my rooks off of this file, gang up on the H file. I think I am going to open this up, and then yeah, I think I'm going to do this. It also allows me to offer a trading of queens. So, and then I can also be pushing these pawns up now. It looks pretty simple. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe even go here, threatening this pawn. Maybe not. I think I want to go here so that my queen can recapture. So let's do it this way. And then we'll go here. Yeah, I don't know. I guess white's going to play to the bitter end, but I don't know what he's hoping to achieve. This is what it looks like from white's point of view here. Doesn't look too savory. Thank you for the follow, Teamologist. I didn't see the follow thing though, for some reason. Maybe it went on. I didn't hear it. Okay, so white played queen b1. Yeah, this is it's going to be slightly hard to defend, but all he needs is the queen to defend it. I could bring in my queen a little bit. I mean, we're attacking the rook, but I'm probably just going to keep it simple and play. Oh, thank you for the follow, Bezo. I'm probably just going to play rook f a8. I might not though, because I mean we can just push here. I don't know why I'm overthinking this, but why not? We've made it this far, doing well, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. Yeah, maybe I'll just push the d pawn here. Kind of opens up the gates a little bit, but I think that's the way to go. Actually, no, I should be slightly careful here because this rook is not as mobile as usual. Since I've stuck it over here, it can't slide back and forth horizontally. If I play d5, you know, he might gang up on it. But it's, I mean, you know, he might gang up on it, but then I've got other resources. Yeah, I'm not sure about d5. I'm sure every single thing is winning here though. But rook h8. I don't know what the immediate plan would be. It seems to go nowhere fast. I'm gonna play here. I'm gonna play d4. This rook is not super mobile, but he can't like defend everything. I can even just go here. Another interesting move is I could play rook a1, which I think is very interesting. Rook a1, and he could just move his queen here, but then you know I trade. Yeah, that's got to be good. That's got to be good. I'm just gonna play it. If he goes here, I take it, and then he loses. He loses the rook. So I like that move. Okay, he goes to the correct route. Okay. Oh my god, there's another cute move. I wonder, does this actually work? Holy shit. Can I do this other cute move? Rook A8. Rook A8 seems to work. Rook A8, I mean, so if he moves the queen like here, then I push a pawn or something. I'm just going to do it because of how cute it is. It's too cute not to play. Might not be the best move, but we can afford to have a little fun here. I've got these 3 pawns ready to go. I'm surprised white is going to play. For me, I'd have such high anxiety if I'm having to play white here. I mean, if you're white, ugh.
Rapid game request purchase.
Oh man, it's been a long time since I've heard that. Okay, well, I might be able to gang up on this pawn here. How would white respond? He can't defend it twice, I don't think. I guess he could. I guess he could. But then I'm pushing here. Okay, I'm going to give him a good game. And then I'm going to analyze the game. Okay, that was a fun game to play because it was kind of a steamroll. But yeah, that was fun to play. Going to take a look at this game. So Bezo or Bizo, I saw that you purchased a game request. But I'm going to be analyzing this game that I just played. Your rapid, oh wait, no, was it, what one was it? Blitz? Your blitz rating just skyrocketed there. Overnight. 140 points. What happened there? You want a super run. Hello, G4. Okay, let me take a look at this game. Wow, look at the graph here. Look at that. Ouch. Okay, so I had 5 mistakes in the game. Whoops. So it'll be instructive to look at this. No blunders, but 5 mistakes. 39 average sense upon loss, so there's definitely room for improvement here. Okay, so let's take a look at the game. What is this even called? London? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm surprised about this knight g5 move and move 4 already. I don't know what he's expecting to happen here. So I play a6. Stockfish doesn't like it. Only depth 19, but Stockfish is saying by far h6 is the best move. h6, knight f3, knight takes... Oh, shit. I missed the free pawn. Terrible. Oh, my God. I missed the free pawn. I think this isn't the first time this has happened either. That's embarrassing. Makes you wonder if this would happen in a tournament game. I don't think so. I think I would play correctly. Look carefully. But I can't believe I missed the free pawn. Then again, so did my opponent. But I mean, still. Ah, terrible. It's so basic. It's funny that you miss the most basic things. In the previous game, I missed a fork twice. Like I had 2 opportunities to win a free bishop last game. This game, free pawn on move 5. Terrible. Yeah, I know. Knight g4 is terrible, but so is not seeing the free pawn. So b5 was good, and yeah, his best move. Stockfish is actually liking bishop b7 here instead of the fianchetto. I'm a little surprised. Ah, never mind. Never mind. It's equal. You know, the fried liver used to be my favorite opening as a kid, and that's all I would play, like over and over and over again. And I would play chess just for the satisfaction of playing the fried liver. Like my sole purpose was to play the fried liver. And then eventually, like as I got better, you know, players would play like the you know, the lines that don't walk right into the death trap, and it wasn't so easy. And then I finally moved to the Ruy Lopez. But I think there's nothing wrong with the Italian game. I think the Gioco Piano is still a very beautiful opening. Okay, anyways. This was all fine. B4 is a blunder. Well, not a blunder, but it's saying it's a mistake. I really thought I won a free pawn here, but I think like I do. But I guess there was a better move, like a simpler move. Since c takes d4 is the best move here, and then I could just take it this way. I guess I could play b4 now, or the fork. Yeah, b4 or the fork. So yeah, this was just losing for white. Oh, this is a mistake too. It's. Yeah, it's just, I could have just, I don't know, it's a free pawn though. Why is this, yeah, it's not bad. No, yeah, taking, never mind. Stockfish is sometimes slow to catch up. Either c takes or knight takes is fine. And it's not thrilled about knight df6. It's saying f5, which is actually, I didn't consider f5, but f5, yeah, might have been good here. It's not through. No, a5 is okay. Overall, my moves have been okay, other than missing that pawn on move 4, move 5. Yeah, it's just from here on out. It's just I've gained too many free pawns here. I'm just going to see if I missed any like obvious moves or made any obvious mistakes. But I've played all the top moves so far here. Okay, well, it's saying C2 is even stronger. I considered that, but I thought it might be. I thought this was the safer route. Yeah, rook a8 was best. Okay, it's liking d4. Just yeah, I don't know. Everything here is completely good. So yeah. So rook a1 is the second best move here. It's giving c2 a slight edge, but rook a1 is right behind it. So a bit of puzzle rush there. And what does it think about rook a8? Yeah, it thinks that's more flash. It's just saying queen d5. Yeah, it's, I don't know. I like it. I still like queen d1. Okay. Okay, so Bizo, you challenged me. You spent the point, so I will accept it. I just want to say a couple things first. Hello, Faded11, Lucky Dubs. Welcome to the stream. I just wanted to say a couple of things because a lot of new people here in the stream. I set a new personal best on Rapid. I set a new personal best on Rapid like, I don't know, a week and a half ago or so. And so 1940 is my all-time high. So that's like my peak rating on Rapid. And I didn't touch it. I switched to different time controls to try to increase those ratings. Because I wanted to enjoy my personal high score. But that being said, I'm probably ready to get back to it. Oh yeah, the other thing I wanted to say is I've got a tournament coming up in a week and a half. And so that's why I've been playing exclusively classical to try to, yeah, just play longer time controls. Man, you've got to win over 2265. But let's try a classical game. Just keep things uniform here. Let's do a classical game. It'll probably be more interesting for you as well if you want to go back and watch the stream later. Well, or tomorrow. Or later, yeah. Oh, casual? No, let's make it rated though. There's got to be something on the line here. But yeah, just make it 15-15. I don't play unrated. Unless my opponent is like provisional or something. Oh, that wasn't you. Okay. No, you challenged me. Is that you? That's not you. Okay, so I am going to... Here we go. So you're going to mute the stream, right? And minimize the stream, right? Because I'm going to have arrows pointing and stuff. But... Okay, so I'm going to accept. So good luck. 1957 provisional opponent in the stream. Bezo. Caro-Kann. I only know the main line. I know that it's fairly drawish. I'm considering in the future to possibly try switching to the E5 advanced variation. Okay, so this line I only know like a couple moves farther. Thinking C3 might be the main line, but it also might be, I think bishop F4 is okay here too. I'm probably going to avoid bishop F4 just because I'm a little uneasy about it here. I'm also uneasy about C3 though, because I can never remember main lines. I mean, these are the moves that are sticking out to me, but logically, I might also want to castle. Yeah, maybe bishop F4. I mean, what did we do if we played knight D5? I just go to bishop B3. I mean, bishop G3. Yeah, I'm gonna try bishop F4. I can't remember. I don't know. C3 might have been the move here, but I think I don't know. It could also have been bishop E2. I don't know. It could have been anything. I can't remember. I know that up to that is everything I played is correct. The top moves, knight takes F6 and everything, but I can't remember move 7. Okay, so obviously this pawn is going to fall if we take, so I might just play C3 here. I'll probably have to play C3. But then he's got this knight move, but I don't really have much choice. Because I've moved the bishop, I don't want to move it again to E3. So I think I just have to play C3 here, and then if he goes here, I just go back here. Not ideal, but... yeah, so if knight D5, bishop G3... yeah, really not ideal. Okay, so I mean, if H3, just bishop H5. I don't really want to go that route. So I'm thinking just bishop E2 and castling kingside here. But then black could castle queenside and really launch attacks on me. I'm thinking just bishop E2. I want to get out of this pin. You get 50 points for following. So I think the classical game costs more than the rapid because it's much longer. Okay, so interesting. Bishop E7. It's not that interesting, but yeah. Do I want to castle kingside? Not my style. But castling queenside is going to take a long time. I think everything is lined up to castle kingside, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Very symmetrical game, very boring, very Caro-Kann-ish. Yeah. So maybe now we get the queen off this file, so maybe queen C2. And then we can play something like rook A D1. Do I need to be fearful of knight d5? Probably not. I think I'll continue with this idea.
Classical game request purchased.
Classical
game request purchased.
Another one. Oh man, I'm getting tired. C5. That looks like a good move. Why don't I just continue with rook at d1? I think I'll just do that. Hello, Anik. Interesting. Okay, so I mean, I think I can take. So if I take the pawn and he takes this, I mean, first of all, like he can't take here because of the fork. So he would, and he could either take back with the queen, or he could take my a pawn. But I'm thinking the c pawn is more valuable. But then this pawn is kind of hard to defend. My brain hurts. Yeah, I'm starting to get tired. What about maybe like b3? b3, if c takes, knight takes. But then he can push here. So c takes. Right. Yeah, it's not gonna work out. And I mean, I don't want to be taking with the pawn. So maybe I have to take it. I don't know. I think I have to take it now. Not thrilled about that. Because we're giving up a center pawn for a c pawn. And if he takes here, this we have to babysit this, you know. So I'm not thrilled about that. But maybe he can't. Can he take there? His queen will be trapped. Not quite. He could escape. He could escape back here, and he's got 2 pieces on this c pawn. Yeah. Yeah, you can escape here. So how could we block this square after he goes here before we go rook a1? You can't. Well, you could play something weird like c4. c4, queen goes like, well, queen would have to go to one of these two. Well, queen only have 1 square to go. After c4, queen would have to go back where it is now to a5. But it gets away. c4. c4 to a5. Yeah. Yeah. That doesn't quite work. Almost trapped it. Almost trapped it. Yeah. See. Yeah, c4 doesn't work because of this. And he escapes. What about c4, a5, and then b4? Oh, he just takes it. He just takes b4. Oh, plus he could go to a6. It's blocking our bishop here. So, yeah, that doesn't work. I think I just lose a pawn there. What about rook a1 and then b4? That'll have to do. I get double pawns, though. I get double pawns here. I'll have 2 sets of double pawns. Not good. Oh wait, never mind. I won't. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know why I thought I would get double pawns there. "13 viewers. See if there's anyone here I didn't welcome." No, I think I know everybody here. Okay. Bishop f5. Where'd that come from? Wow. So many options here. Queen a2, I don't think there's a whole lot of purpose behind that. I mean, he could even just go here. That's probably annoying for me. If queen d1, he's likely just going to like go, I guess he'll go this way. That's probably not great for us either. I guess we could go like here. This gets bad. Yeah, and he's slipping in. I don't know. Queen d2, maybe it's okay. I mean, if he goes here, I can just hunker down. Nah, no. Then he gets his knight there. It's, yeah. White is really terrible here. I don't know. I'm thinking queen d1. Just going to play queen d1. And I think he's going to play rook f d8. Actually, I guess I could play here because if he pushes, I could actually take this bishop, threatening check. So maybe I could still play this knight d4 move. So if rook d8, knight d4, maybe. Moves. If he moves back, well, then we freed up this bishop. I think that's quite helpful. Yeah, so maybe, yeah, knight d4 seems to be okay. He might like post his knight up, which is kind of scary. Ooh, I'm getting tired. These classical games. I played what, two classical games so far? Well, he moved. Okay. A6. What was he worried about there? Or did he just want to do like a pawn break? Doesn't really seem to make sense. I think he had better opportunities here. Okay. So what? Maybe just still knight d4? But knight d4, he plays bishop g6. But then I free up my bishop. So I'm liking knight d4. I think I'm just going to play knight d4. This move worries me, knight e5, but I think I just take the bishop and maybe then just like even just rook c1 should be okay. Well, I guess if he plays knight e4, I'll just play bishop f3. I'm really getting tired now. Bishop e4, interesting. So he's threatening a fork and threatening to take the pawn. Yeah, it's kind of ugly, hey? So what if I were to play c4 here? c4, he would have to move the queen back. Our knight is not secure then. So c4, he's got two moves, queen d7, queen d8. So maybe c4 and then bishop f3. Oh wait, but are we still in? No, we're not. We can't get forked. I'm thinking c4. Get that queen out of there, and then bishop f3, and then bishop f3 here. You guys can suggest moves if you want. I actually have chat minimized most of the game. I open it up here and there, but I might look at it, but usually when it's my opponent's turn. Yeah, so I'm just thinking, yeah, bishop f3 is my idea. Just looking if there's something. Oh, I'm getting a little bit low on time, so let's not take too long here. But probably just bishop f3. I'm getting so tired. Hello, Emerald Moon. Jackie Chen. Okay, so now I take it with the queen, right? Wrong. Just trying to give Mr. Sabon a heart attack. Black's bishop is pretty bad because of these dark squared pawns. If you look at it from Black's point of view, he's probably hating his bishop right now. It's actually very awkward for Black. I'm really controlling the dark squares here. I'm totally dominating the dark squares. So this is actually uncomfortable for Black. Yeah, look at all these dark squares covered. Wow. Amazing. That being said, I don't really know what to do though. I don't really have a plan here. Kind of waiting for Black to move, then I'll come up with a plan. I don't know. Maybe I should take away this square as well from the knight. Although, should probably stick with taking away the dark squares from the bishop. It's not really much of a plan. I probably want to... It'd be nice if I could fix this pawn. Yeah, I don't really know. I guess, got to get these rooks into the game. Or this rook on f1. But it's hard here. It's kind of difficult to see a way forward. I guess if I could get like my rooks on, the 7th row, it seems like a pipe dream, but maybe an Alekhine's gun on the D file somehow, and then maybe like trade the bishop for the knight or something, and then get something here. That's something that is somewhat realistic. I'm just trying to come up with a game plan here. So maybe like an Alekhine's gun, Alekhine. Yeah, so he's trying to free up the bishop. He hates those dark squares being dominated. So now his king is slightly weak. But, if we could get onto this file or something. Okay, well, let's deal with this first. Do we just want to go to e3? e3, f5? Then he weakens this square, though. Do I really want to put the bishop here? Or do I want it... Wait, can't I just play bishop d6? That's got to be... that's got to be a good move, right? Take. Bishop d6. What about even trading queens and then bishop d6? No, that'd be bad. So, bishop d6... That's got to be the best move here. Yeah, I'm going to play bishop d6. And how would I take? I think I would like to take with a pawn, because then suddenly these pawns are really strong. If I took with the queen, he doesn't have, for one thing, he doesn't have to trade. He could just dilly-dally. And if he did trade, that would be good for me. But he doesn't have to trade. If I take here, he doesn't have to trade. Okay, so he doesn't take. I don't blame him. Yeah, he doesn't want to give me. He doesn't want me to fix my pawns. So black has to be a little careful because we have this G4 move, which would force black to play here, which would be fine, but just something to consider. Or not consider. Actually, if we move the knight, we're attacking. His knight is undefended. So, looking how we could exploit that. I don't want to take too much time to think here, but I don't know. Like knight e5 doesn't seem too fantastic. My rooks are not great. I almost wonder if b5 might be good here. b5 fixing my pawns, kind of. You know, if takes, that's bad for him. If he pushes, that might be annoying though. But probably more annoying for him. b5, and if he takes, then I take. Yeah, I think that's good for us. It almost seems like overextending though, but b5 might be an idea here. Okay, I'll try that. It's kind of scary though. I mean, he could even play a move like b6. Yeah, I don't know. b6. Then I take. Yeah, not so clear. I think white is better here, but just by a hair. I mean, because these are very close to being overextended. This rook is not in play. This knight isn't doing much. And there's a 4-3 pawn majority on this side. Wow, 16 people in the stream now. Egg White, hello. Albumin. Okay, knight f6. Yeah. So is there a reason that I don't just take a takes? Yeah, because, yeah, that's not doing anything. Yeah. Be nice to maybe get f4 going. So maybe we develop. See, he might be planning this. So maybe maybe rook e1 here. I'm getting really low on time. Oh, he wants to go in here too, hey? Yeah, that gets ugly. I'm just gonna play rook e1. I'm getting quite low on time here. So if knight d7, I might just push c6. Oh wait, we can't do that. So then maybe I take the bishop then. Knight d7. There's almost a tactic here. If I like knight here and then taking here, there's almost something there. Hard game. Yeah, I think if I had my F pawn, that would be nice to secure something on E5. I don't really know where to put my knight. Like, you know. I guess this would be, so maybe knight E5. Okay, so how do we want to take here? With the pawn? Take with the pawn, he takes here. It's getting kind of weak. Take with the queen. Hard choice, man. Kind of. If it takes, like, our queen is better here, so maybe taking with the pawn. Taking with the pawn, but he goes here. Yeah, it gets ugly, hey? Take with the queen. Take. Hey. I don't know what's better. I'm going to take it with the pawn. Then my queen can still threaten some stuff over here. So that was my final logic. If I still have the queen, I can still do some potential little threats on the side. Well, I think I'll take that and push. But then we're not defending. Oh, but we've got this. We've got that. But then this might fall. So if we push. Is he going to go here? He's going to have to babysit that though. And I could even just push this pawn. Well, let's do that. I'm running out of time. Then I can consider if I want to take here. Oh, yeah, maybe that was a mistake. Ah, that was probably a mistake. Oh, I've got this square though. Boom, boom, boom. Checkers. So let's try this for now. Getting low in time. I've got that. Oh wait, I can't do that. He just takes. Never mind. Doesn't work. So I think I screwed up there. I should have taken here instead of pushing. 15 viewers. You know, Lichess never puts my stream in the top left corner. I don't know what you need to get that. I've seen people with just like one viewer before they get up there, but I never get there. Okay, so I'm surprised he didn't take the pawn. Well, I guess he can't, right? So, boy. I'm gonna take it. Okay, no more stream stuff. I'm going to focus on this game again. Could almost afford to sack my knight here, but probably not a good idea. Thinking about maybe like pushing the G pawn. Okay, so he has another attacker here. Man, I screwed up. I should have taken the pawn before pushing. What about here first? I'm getting really low on time. Oh, I just lose it. Oh, let's try it. Close game. No, I have Lichess in my title. That, I mean, I show up under the streamers list, but I mean in the top left corner on the main site. I'm out of water. Talking on stream makes me thirsty. Makes my mouth dry. Okay, back to the game. Back to reality. Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird... I guess I need to start advancing these pawns and get my king up the board. I'm in trouble if he moves his king here. So that's a problem. He's going to have 4 pieces on that pawn. But right now there's a standoff between the queens. So where will black go? It maybe goes in front here. That is a problem because I can't attack it. Okay, so he does go for it. I'm going to have to take... Yeah, he's just going to move his king in now. But there is this threat too. Even rook c7 is a real threat. So equalized on time now. If king... Okay, so king does go there. And then he's going to go here, right? So what if rook c8 and here, then I could almost do this trick move here. That might even work. Check and then push. So here, king, take, check. Oh, boy, I got to be careful here. Rooks, this might just be better. But then he just pushes, right? So maybe I push first, but then he could go here. Oh, man. And then I push here. I'm going to try, I don't know. It's such a, this is the most crucial part of the game. And I can't play it properly. So yeah, if he goes here, hard to say. I think I might go rook c7. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Because then he just goes here. So I'm thinking about, I'm considering this check. Check. No, I don't know. Do we want to go here? Try that. I don't know. He just takes it, right? But I could take with check. But then this pawn's going to go flying. I think I lose this. Maybe I can draw. See, what's the best way to do this? I'm going to go this way. Yeah, no, this must be losing. I think I had a winning position there, but I had no time on the clock to think it through. I think this is definitely losing for white. Yeah, I like outside passed pawn. What's the best way? I don't know. I mean, I think white just loses this regardless. He's got reserve tempo up the wahoo. Okay, need to maintain distant opposition. How can I do that? Here? I guess I can't actually. Yeah, I'm going to resign here. Okay. Good game, Bezo. Let's look at that game. Yeah, good game. When I had the pawn on the 7th rank, I'm curious what Stockfish thinks there. I don't have any time to think there. Although, let's see, computer analysis. Wait, yeah, so it was, well, it was plus 3. No, I don't know. It was only plus 3. It was plus 3 here. Wow, lots of ups and downs here. Oh, B6 was a blunder. B6 was a blunder. It's saying rook C7, which I considered, but I had 58 seconds here. Wow, 69 average center pawn loss, or 64 average center pawn loss. 3 blunders, 4 mistakes, but I'm assuming most of those were near the end when I didn't have any time. Yeah, because I was winning most of the game. Well, not for the first half of the game, and then I must have made a couple of blunders, and then it was plus 3, and then I made a bunch of mistakes, and looks like, yeah, the end game is. There's no draw in the end game, but let's take a look at that. Okay, I'm going to, well, I won't get some water. I'll get some water a little bit later, but my throat is getting really dry. Okay, so the Caro-Kann, and I knew book here. I knew this, and I always forget on move 7 here what is the proper response. I was thinking I was contemplating c3 and possibly bishop e2, but I don't know. Bishop f4 seems fine. Apparently, it's only been played twice. Stockfish is saying depth's 35. It's like, so c3. So it is c3, at least according to Stockfish. In the book, knight e5 is the main line here, and that's Stockfish's second choice. Second most common played in the database is bishop c4, which I didn't consider for some reason, but looks like a decent move. Yeah, I talked about that on the stream, Bezo. Later, like I was saying that you were hating your bishop. I was controlling like all of the dark squares in like the mid game, and I thought you felt uncomfortable there. So I'm just thinking here what I would like to play in the future, because I spent a lot of time in that move. Well, a minute. And it's not a bad move. Bishop f4 is not a bad move. Yeah, it's the third choice here, but it's hard to go against a 0.7 evaluation of c3. I may just play c3 in the future. It's also kind of like a waiting move in a sense. I guess black would probably play bishop g4 after c3. This knight e5 move is interesting too, though. Yeah, knight e5 is intriguing. What is the idea here? Going after this? What is it, like forcing e6? Oh, this is Karpov variation. Or is it already here? No, the knight is the Karpov variation. Okay. So it looks like the main response here is bishop e6. I'm trying to see what is wrong with e6, so I guess, you know, then I guess the light squared bishop of black is pretty terrible. Yeah, I mean, it's basically like a posted knight, and it won't be challenged anytime soon. Just c3 here, I guess. And then knight d7. And white has better development, I think. Basically, we basically gain a tempo, I think. Queen f3. Knight takes e5, d takes. And black's bishops are not so mobile. Yeah, so... Ooh, it's very laggy, my computer right now. 300 ping. Yeah, very slow. I mean, this is not so bad for black, but I think it's comfortable for white. So I don't know. I hate this when I can't choose on what I would like to play in the future. But I think I would lean towards one of those moves, avoiding these bishop moves. And I'm kind of leaning towards c3 and knight e5. Knight e5 is kind of a question mark, though, for me. So if we go with the main line, bishop e6, looks like bishop e2 is here. And black just looks like it can't move anywhere. It's saying g6 is okay. I guess it goes develop through a fianchetto, and c4. I kind of like this because we are kind of getting into a almost like a Peart's setup, and this is kind of more my style. But we're not opposite side castle. Then it castles and Bishop. I don't know. I don't know about knight e5. c3 is boring too, though. I wish. I hate being on the fence between what to play in the future. I like to have a concrete plan. Ooh, g4? Ooh, this could spice things up. Wow. This looks fun, kind of. Scary and fun. So how did that go? So that went c3. What about bishop g4 and then h3? Why can't he go here? g4 is no good. Oh, this is yes, we have the bishop pair here and d5. I don't really like the Caro-Kann. It's white. I don't really like the type of position. It's kind of boring in a sense. I don't know. What do I want to play in the future? Bishop c4 is interesting too, though. I'm really open to any move here. So bishop f5 is the main line. Oh, Sabon says there's a trap if bishop g4. You can. Oh yeah, just win the queen. But that'll never happen in a tournament game. Yeah, that'll never happen. It's so obvious. Whoops. Bishop c4. Bishop g4. Yeah, it just loses. So the only good move for black is bishop f5. So it's kind of forced, which I like I like forcing lines. That's just wide open here. I don't know. I don't really have a preference, but I want to choose one. Hello, eat chips. I don't know. They all seem to be about roughly the same. So it's like pick your poison. What did Anand play in 97? This is 97 though. Oh, he played bishop e2, eh? I think I may play c3 in the future. Stick with Mr. Stockfish. Okay, anyways, continuing on. I don't know. I spend a lot of time when I'm at a crossroads on an opening that I'm not so familiar with. Okay, so I played e6. I played bishop e2. That was Stockfish's favorite move. This is all good. There's knight e5 here. Stockfish is liking knight e5, forcing a trade. It's saying that black could play knight d5. What? It doesn't make sense. Knight d5. What am I missing? Oh, I see. Taking here, trading. Interesting. Yeah, would we like that? Well, it was an option that I didn't consider. This was okay though, but queen c2 was okay. Yeah, c5 is like a move that I never play, or c. Okay, d1 was the best move, and d takes was the best move. Yeah, I spent 4 minutes thinking here. I spent 4 minutes on this move. And then here I spent another minute. I was thinking, I was contemplating c4 here, but then white has, black has 2 escape squares. But apparently bishop d6 is the best move here. 1.2 for white. Interesting. I mean, we're down a pawn, so... Oh, no, we're not down a pawn, but we're soon to be. So what is the idea here? Bishop d6. Bishop f5. Yeah, I don't know. Just hanging on to the bishop. I mean, hanging on to the pawn. Whoops. So here, what if like something like this? Then rook a1, and then we can push the pawn or something. Then rook fd1, queen f5. Wait a second. How come? Why is this good for us? Oh, I see. Then we take here, but then we lose here, right? Can't he take here? Oh, and then we lose the other pawn. Wow, okay. So, that's interesting. Oh, wait, but no, okay. What if he defends this way? With the rook a1, queen d5, b4, and then b4, and it's liking this. Okay. But we get a similar position this way anyways. So this is a mistake, apparently, according to Stockfish. I played, and then I made a mistake. So, Dumb and Dumber here. It's saying queen c1. I don't really know what's going on here, though. I played queen d1 because I was scared of if I moved somewhere else, like here, for example. I was kind of scared of this move. Also, I'm just scared of the knight coming in and so forth. I wanted to... So queen c1, I don't really see why this is a great move. What is the threat? Oh, the threat is rook d1? I don't know. So if you go here, why is this so good? I guess we're just getting more active pieces here. Okay, so I guess, yeah. Okay. more active, yeah, controlling the file and so forth. Okay, so keeping this square open for the rook to chase out the queen. I'm surprised the evaluation is so strong though. Again, it's still liking queen c1. It really wants this rook here. More active role for the rook. Okay. Point taken, Stockfish. c4 was the best move. An okay move. Stockfish is actually preferring knight b3. For some reason. Seems kind of weird. I thought this was a bad move, yeah, for black. Stockfish agrees. Yeah, bishop d6 is way too good. So that was a mistake for black. Bishop d6 really turned things around. I played b5 here. Apparently not good. Stockfish is suggesting knight e5, you know, attacking the knight. But I looked at this move, but then I thought, so what? What are we going to do after he moves back? Like, what is our goal? It's saying something else, but I'm trying to see what would happen if black win here. It's saying queen d4. I guess we can just, then we can develop our rooks, get them more active, I guess. Yeah, it hates this move. I spent 2 minutes on that move. It's liking knight e5 or queen d4 and get, yeah. Okay, get the rooks more into position. Okay. Ooh, and this was a terrible move, rook e1. It's saying b takes a6. I didn't really like this move. I wanted to have these three amigos together. Then we're just stuck with double pawns. So I don't really get that. I'm starting to get tired though, so my analysis is starting to suffer here. Yeah, I agree. Although this b takes a6, I don't really quite understand. So here I start to try to improve the my rook. I kind of liked controlling this square away from your knight. If we did some trades here, then so your knight can't go into e4. But Stockfish still just wants to take on a6. Yeah, I don't really understand that. I don't really understand that. And I'm too lazy to figure it out right now. Okay, so this was, I guess trading here was a bad move, but to be fair, I only had 90 seconds on the clock here. That's also why I'm speeding up in the analysis. It's saying c5, which I considered, you know, sacking a pawn. But I didn't play it. Oh yeah, so d7, after I played it, yeah. So I figured, yeah, this, as soon as I played this, I regretted it. I should have taken this first. I thought white was way better here though, but I guess it's pretty equal. But I should have taken c takes before pushing. This was a huge blunder. Yeah. I'm down to 46 seconds here. Okay, so this says, Stockfish says queen takes c1 was a massive blunder. It's about a 300 centipawn mistake. It's preferring for black to play queen b8. Avoid the queen exchange. Yeah, so I really screwed up here. I played b6. It's saying just... The reason I played b6 is because I didn't want to go here only for black to push the pawn. But I guess I could have just slid underneath it or something. Yeah, rook c7 is completely winning. Everything else is not. See, I was just looking at this, but then why go here? Why not just go there right away then? Why not just go here right away? King e7, rook c7, king d6, double attack. So why does this work first? I don't really understand it. If he goes here, I just go check. And if he goes here, then rook c8. See, this is what I don't get. Then king e7. That's why. Yeah, knight on c6. Oh, but to be fair, we only had a minute. We only had a minute on the clock here. That's the idea. It's not as clear as it looks. Yeah. So here, we can't do this. So it only works because of we're threatening to take the pawn here. So if he goes here, then we go rook c8. And then we've got this. Yeah, I wouldn't have found that. It's arguable if I would have found it with more time in the clock. Although I think I would have had enough time. Oh, it's starting to go now. And then it was pretty. Now I just see if I could have drawn it. Here. It's saying rook c7 would have bought me some time. But I'm still curious if I could have drawn it here. But it's no. Looks like there were no draw. Oh, here there was drawing a chance right here. This was my only drawing chance. So here, knight c5. This was my only chance, which I considered, but I thought, like, yeah, it's like almost a fork, but I don't really. So how does this? This is the only, but that's the only way. I was thinking. Oh wait, I guess you can't do that, eh? Oh yeah, I guess his pawn is you can't. I guess that's a free pawn. I didn't see it that way. I didn't see that I can take that pawn no matter what. Whoops. I missed that. That's just a free pawn. Oh, yeah, just take it. Oh, that would have changed the whole game. I missed that. I missed that. That would have likely been a draw if I played here. I didn't see that it's a free pawn. Wow. Yeah, this is just a draw. Anyways, good game, Bezo. I'm getting really tired now. Those classical games really tire me out. I don't know about that. I think black is... Because you have the outside passed pawn really far away. My king is way over here. I think you can convert this pretty easily. You also have 30 seconds more than me. I don't think... yeah. I mean, you have an outside passed pawn. If, you know... If your pawn was like here or something, if this was over here, then maybe I could draw. But not with it way over there. Okay. I'm exhausted. Okay, so someone else ordered a game, but no one else ordered a game because I'm really tired now. Okay, so this Nicola ordered a game. Oh boy, another hard game. He's 2000 Blitz. Okay. And another standard game. Oh man, I'm exhausted. Okay, I'll give it a go. against this 2000 Blitz player. My throat. I'm exhausted now. Okay, try it again. Try it again. Okay, good luck, Nicola. Been a while since I played Queen's Pawn. Thank God. It's the most boring opening for me. This game, I don't think I'm going to play too well because I'm really tired now. Thinking of c5 here, and or if I want to support it before I play it. So if I'm thinking like b6 maybe. I think I will play b6. I'm so tired. Oh. It's not just playing classical games, it's playing classical games and then analyzing each one after, and streaming. Takes a lot out of someone. Okay, I think b4 looks like a good move, but I still might go with this fianchetto and rook c8 so that I can play a c5. I'm just wondering why don't I consider c5 immediately? c5 takes like c5 nothing. I take in the center. It's just that my pieces aren't developed, and I can always play c5 later. I think I'm going to prepare it a little bit more first. I think I'm going to sleep well tonight, all of these classical games. b5. So c5, if white does nothing, I'll be happy to open the file and control it, I think. If white takes, yeah, I think I'm going to play it. Yeah, if white takes, I haven't decided yet. I'm too tired. I think I'm going to take it. Actually, I don't know how I'm going to do it. If I take it with the rook, he needs to... The problem about taking it with the rook is that my bishop is suddenly bad. If I take it with the bishop, white may play bishop a6, but then I'll just go rook c7, I think. Ooh, but then that's not good because then he's got knight. Our rook is trapped then after knight b5. So that's kind of ugly. Yeah, bishop takes, bishop h6. Rook. I mean, I could move it back to like rook b8. But it's not ideal. And taking... So take with the rook? I mean, he's got... Oh, black looks terrible here. Take with the rook, he's got knight e5.
Classical game request.
No, I'm not playing
Game
more.
request purchased.
Master. I'll refund your points. Thank you for the follow, Egg White. But I am so exhausted to play another classical game. So remind me later to refund your points there. I just played like 4 or 5 classical games in a row. Okay, so back to this. I think I was considering taking it with the rook. Yeah. But I think black is pretty lost here. Excuse me. I don't feel comfortable here. Knight d4. Sorry, knight e4. Knight e4, knight takes. Okay, well, knight e4 hangs our pawn, but can we do anything about that? Like, can we take here and then we have the discovery? I don't think that really works. I don't think this quite works for us. Yeah, this is super awkward. I don't think this is good at all for black. This looks terrible. Huh, I'm so tired. My mind is blank now. I'm thinking maybe a6. A6 is white contemplating like an e4 push. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to try a6. Preventing, you know, this type of thing. I can't even speak now. I'm so tired. I just say this type of thing. I'm too tired to continue this game, but how to continue? B5? Or just leave things as is? This is attacked twice. I could move my rook down. Yeah, so maybe rook c8. Probably. Our bishop is kind of hanging here, so I'm contemplating rook c7 too. No, I think I'm going to rook c8, even though our bishop is somewhat hanging, because I like that the queen is kind of on this pawn. So we'll go back. I am so tired though. I'm so worn out. Here comes the artillery. Not a fun position to play. Kind of held back here. Getting quite low on time as well. This doesn't look good. What's the best move to play here? How could I improve? It looks terrible. Looks terrible for black. I don't know. I don't see some good moves. Maybe try to get this rook somewhat active. I really don't know. I'm just gonna play that. Yeah, I'm too tired. I'm too tired. Yeah. I think I'm too tired now. I'm going to refund master's points now. No, Nicola, I'm too tired to continue, even if, yeah. So good job. Just seeing what is the Oh, it's 65 points, right? Okay, it's 65 points. Okay, so I'm going to refund those to master. Um, 264. Okay, so I refunded those points to you, master, because I'm too tired to play another classical game. Hello, Dracos, Greek boy, Piggy in Space, Sorenstrom, 2321. Zellor, I think Zellor left. Okay, I caught up with the chat. I'm going to take a look at the game, but then I think I'm going to call it a night. Well, it's three and a half hours of chess too. Yeah. Well, how many today? That was what, 3 classical games? But I thought I played one earlier. Was that? Can't remember if that was yesterday or not. No, that was all now, I think. So that was 4 games. But that's yeah, it's 3.5 hours. Okay. I'll take a quick look at this, but I'm really tired now. Okay, so let's take a look at it with the engine. So I lasted 18 moves. So before the blunder, it was equal position, but it didn't feel good to play. But then again, I absolutely hate d4. It's a passion, like an absolute passion. I hate it. So it was basically, before that blunder, I was okay, but I was so tired. I was going to blunder eventually. Even with that blunder, I still only 23 cent-upon loss. I just, and I've looked at every option against d4 many times. I never found something I liked. The only thing, possibly, if I stop playing Queen's Gambit Declined, is the King's Indian. I tried playing Queen's Indian and the Slab. I tried everything, and I never really liked anything. Queen's Indian is a little interesting, but there's like a billion lines of theory to learn, like a billion, and I just couldn't. There's just way too much theory with Queen's Indian. I feel too many lines. So if I stopped, if I switch away from the Queen's Gambit Declined, I might revisit the King's Indian, which I don't know. I mean, it's just that, like, I don't know it, but from the games that I see on YouTube and stuff with the King's Indian, it looks a little interesting. The semi-slab is, I used to play that before the Queen's Gambit Declined. I didn't really like it so much. I mean, didn't hate it, but didn't really like it. The reason I play Queen's Gambit Declined is because I feel it's kind of, the moves are quite logical, but it's so boring. That's the only thing. I just find it so incredibly boring. So b6 is the second best move here. Actually, no, it's the best move. Yeah. So I kind of played perfect so far. I took was the e pawn. I don't know. My brain isn't working right now. Stockfish is saying you can take either way. Yeah, b4 kind of was not fun to play against, but I just continued with bishop b7. Everything is fine here. Stockfish is happy with my play, no problems. So it's not too thrilled about rook c8. It doesn't hate it, but it's saying c6, which I don't understand. Yeah, no, b6 was the best move. It's because it helps prepare c5 and put the bishop on the light square diagonal. I've played that type of things in the past. Yeah, it doesn't love rook c8. It's saying bishop d6. I don't really get it, but or c6 or h6. I don't know. This wasn't a terrible move though. Okay, c5 is okay. It's liking c5 is the best move here. Okay. Yeah, this one, like I thought black was terrible here. I thought black, like I thought for two and a half minutes on this move, I thought black was, I kind of thought it was like -1 or something. I mean, +1 for white. But yeah, taking with the rook was the better decision. a6 was okay. It's liking queen c7. I didn't want that. I didn't want my knight. I'm surprised it's liking queen c7. I thought like bishop here would be, really? It's saying queen c7. Like, oh, we can take. Never mind. Still, I don't really like queen c7. Like something like this. That rook seems way too awkward there. I don't like the rook here. It's just, this is very uncomfortable to play for me as black. But I mean, the rook is up there. Yeah, it's like I lose a tempo there, hey? Like after c5. Maybe I shouldn't have played c5, but c5 is the best move there. I don't know. Yeah, here it's I played a6, but it's suggesting just move the rook back. We're controlling the file, just go back. So maybe that would have been a better choice in a6. So I go back the next move. Still liking bishop d6. I don't really know what the idea is. So it's saying b5, which I considered, but I thought I don't know. I was tired. I'm tired. I considered b5. I think part of what I was scared about was, you know, white maybe somehow pushing a4 and that being bad, or re-maneuvering the knight and getting it in on like these empty squares that I create. Yeah, knight e4 just drops the pawn. So instead of that blunder, it's again, it's saying b5 or rook c7, but very uncomfortable position for me. Bishop f8 is interesting, but yeah, not a fun position to play. Anyways, I'm going to end the stream here, guys. I'm way too tired to be playing chess now. I'm absolutely exhausted. Almost a 4-hour stream. Okay, so thanks for stopping by. Lots of new viewers today. I'm going to be back tomorrow with more classical games and maybe fit in some tactics. Okay, good luck in your games. Thanks for watching, and good night, and have a good night.